Hey y'all, how y'all? That's funny. Trippy's in the video. I didn't know she was right there. Hey y'all, what's up? I hope y'all been good. I am just so tickled and laughing my butt off because the hoovering, y'all, is so ridiculous. So my email, because there's really no true real way to block an email from emailing you or whatever. Look, let me tell you, it don't matter if you block these motherfuckers. Change your number, move, and change your address. These people, they will literally put your email, and stuff like that into like y'all know how you forget your password or something like that to like a certain website or whatever. And I'll get these random ass security notification codes to my email. Now, I know damn well, one, I blocked and deleted access to the account, changed the password on top of that. So I don't understand why you putting my email in and then probably more than likely clicking on forgot password so I get a damn notification. But notify this. Fuck off. Eat ass. Go do something, but you ain't about to bother me. Shoot fly, don't bother me. Speaking of, it's kind of funny because there is a fly in here somewhere because Trippy was up there trying to catch it and kill it earlier. But anyways, y'all, the hoovering, like, this is how you know that you were a great person in this individual's life. When you have a genuine heart and you have good intentions for a person, and at least, well, to me, the said individual, I don't think was a narcissist, but borderline personality disorder, yes, definitely scored high on that to me. But again, this individual is not going to go to therapy. None of them go to therapy. So how are they ever going to get diagnosed as a damn narcissist or bipolar or schizophrenic or histrionic or antisocial and sociopathic and all these, I guess clinical terms for mental illness, devils, spirits, evil spirits at that. These humans, they can come up with all the names that they want. These are just like literally like it's like an iceberg, right? Underneath all of these traits, like the tip of the iceberg is the name, the clinical psychological name in the psychology world and mental health world and stuff like that, right? But underneath the water, that I guess disorder or illness, it runs really deep. And these people are spiritually broken. They are broken, damaged goods. They refuse to heal. They continue victimizing themselves. That's why they go through constant cycles like a washer and dryer. Rinse, spin, repeat, rinse, spin, repeat. And because they are stuck, they want you stuck just like them. And that's not fair. That's usually what they'll do. They'll try to keep you stuck because they're stuck. They have a thing where they like to try to like one up you, right? They like to try to they'll use like, say other people, mutual people that y'all may or may not know. Because me, I don't feel the need to cut everybody off, but I'm just mindful of what I share, put it that way. Because it's like if I know you remotely, or if there's even a like 0.001% chance that I think that you're going to relay anything I tell you back to said person, I know how to limit information. And a lot of y'all tend to overshare. And it, just learn from your mistakes because it ain't like them people are happy. When you're self-developing and you're mastering yourself, working and rebuilding yourself, it's no need to have to explain yourself to anybody. to your parents, I don't care who they are. Okay, this is my thing, right? If you are on a road to self-love and you are doing self-care and you are like rewiring your brain for self-respect, you're teaching yourself how to be loyal to yourself because you're trusting your instincts and your gut when it warns you about somebody because you got weird vibes. That person's weird, they're strange, like the energy is off, like you feel like some demon type energy, they're looking at you weird, you notice that they be trying to like follow you or watch you, or you know what I'm saying, like to the average person, because society loves to just normalize a lot of dysfunctional, toxic, narcissistic stuff. Because I could be watching a movie and I can see the manipulation. I can see, a whole bunch of stuff, right? Because once you see, you cannot unsee it. Once you know the handbook on these people, the traits and characteristics, over time, you're automatically going to see it. Therefore, you're going to probably call them out. Either one or two things. You'll either call them out on their behavior patterns, or you're going to just dismiss them, cut them off with no notice, which would be the best option in my opinion, because we all know that if you sit there and say, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Narc, I see what you're doing. You're trying to manipulate me. You're trying to dog whistle me. You're trying to trigger me. You're trying to get me to argue with you. You're trying to make me mad. You're trying to make me sad. You're trying to decrease and lower my self-esteem and confidence because you know that you're a pile of crud. Okay? All these things, they know they know what's true, and we know what's true, right? You would, like, it's so sad, but like literally to escape them, one of two things is gonna have to happen, y'all. Like, I'm talking about like permanent escape. Like when I say permanently, I'm talking about no Hoovers, no bothersome, random, private and unknown caller ID calls, no random security code notification emails, no random text messages, contacts from strange numbers. These people, they are weirdos. They have a problem when you reject them, when you tell them no and you let them go. And what's crazy is when you're able to let them go in peace and you see how they are a clown, like literally out of all the fish in the sea, you know what a narcissist would be, y'all? They'd be a damn clownfish. Y'all know the movie Finding Nemo? Nemo is a clownfish. I just like the name clownfish because that's an interesting name for a fish. But anyways, they would be called a clownfish because they are clowns. You know what I'm saying? They're always trying to rope somebody into their circus of chaos. They're always trying to, be depressed Deborahs and stuff, sad Sams and bitchin' Beckys and asshole Alexes out there. And by the way, if I by chance called your name, I'm not saying that to you. I'm just throwing names out there with acronyms. But I'm just saying I could go A through Z with the acronyms if I want to, but I ain't gonna do that. The hellhounds, they loose. They out there just hoeing. They out there just narking. They out there just in the shadows doing shadow shit. Like ninjas and shit. Like, I view narcissists, yeah, they can go into ninja mode, but it's like Chris Farley in Beverly Hills Ninja. Like how clumsy and klutzy he was as a ninja. Like, that's a narcissist. Like, they're obvious as hell. They, in their warped reality, they think that they're slick and they're sly. Ooh, I'm gonna make me some fake socials and I'm gonna follow them and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. I went ahead and deactivated all my stuff. Well, except this YouTube. But I temporarily, deactivated it because, it's good to get a break from social media. I mean, the internet has opened up so many doors for these clowns to just live out their fantasies, basically. If they wanted to lie and say that they're a doctor, they don't have no type of schooling, no type of degree, doctorate backing up their medical knowledge, for example. But they'll say, yeah, I'm a doctor. I know better than the person that even did all that schooling. Ha ha ha. Beavis and Butthead looking, they're so arrogant. They think they know everything, and then they love to project. It's just funny. But I mean, the Hoovers, it's like, damn, like, you have nothing better to do. And I hate to say this, but it's like, you don't have a new victim. How many victims? I mean, I don't really truly care, but in my mind, it's like, how many victims have you managed to entangle in your web of treachery and betrayal and lies before you over here trying to temperature check me? Because I'm going to burn you every damn time. You know what I'm saying? It's like a motorcycle, right? They're trying to be a passenger on the bike. Shit, I heat that damn pipe up and hope they burn their damn leg on it. You want a heat check? All right. You can get some grits, some hot grits in the face. Like, what was that singer who got grits thrown in his face? Luther Vandross. You can get Lutherized out here in these streets. I'll just be making up shit, don't I? Anyways, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? They be trying to just check, and they be thinking to themselves, oh, well, I'll back up, I'll chill out, I'm gonna give them their space. They really cannot truly understand that you want nothing to do with them ever in life. They are cut off for a reason. Why do you still? They will hold on to your phone number. They are collectors of people. They are. They instead of being like a collector in the form of like a person that collects stamps or quarters or you have card collectors, whatever the person is into that they end up collecting a rare item. You got toy collectors, stuff like that. Narcissists are collectors of people. They have the people that it's like they took you out the box, they played with you, toyed with you, broke your arm, and now you're Mrs. Nesbit. Similar to goddamn Buzz Lightyear off of Toy Story. When that motherfucker tried to fly off the stairwell, landed and hit the step and broke his arm, and he became madly depressed and started playing Tea Party at Sid's house, knowing that they were supposed to be at Andy's house. They weren't supposed to be over there, But we was out here, y'all. We once upon a time, depending on where you at in your healing journey, we were all Mrs. Nesbit. Okay, we was out here, broken arms, legs, foot gone, dog done chewed on you. But in the narcissist's mind, you're an object. Just like, Buzz Lightyear was. He was an object to Sid. Sid didn't care about strapping him to a rocket and blowing him to bits. You know what I'm saying? But they had to care about themselves because they made it their mission to get back to Andy's house. I don't even remember how the hell they ended up at Sid's house anyway. I ain't seen Toy Story in so long, but that analogy popped in my head. Mrs. Nesbit. That was so funny. It was like, damn, Buzz. And it's so funny because, Woody hated Buzz. Hated Buzz. But then they became like the best of friends after they had their little, spats and stuff like that. But you'll never be a best friend with a damn narcissist. They may make you feel like because you've opened up your heart and you have basically bled on them. But you got to understand, you're bleeding around a shark. Sharks eat anything that's bleeding in the water. You know what I'm saying? a shark frenzy is going to happen. You bleeding out your wounds, your hurts, your traumatized, your pains, and how this person and that person did you wrong, and XYZ. You're bleeding everywhere, and you're drawing sharks to you. And those sharks are narcissists. Some of y'all wonder why. Well, dang, I just left this narcissist and I ran into another one and another one, because you're bleeding everywhere. You have to heal to stop the bleeding. You got to go find some bandages or go to a hospital. Like on some Pokemon, I can't even remember her damn name. But on this show, I'm a millennial, so I use cartoons as analogies, FYI. I know I got some new subscribers. I definitely did not do an introduction, but I'll do that on another video. I just had to get this thought up off my mind because I just got a damn notification, and it ain't nobody else than this particular individual that I don't talk to. It's been, 3 years? And even in this 3 years, the whole time, and what's crazy is, right, I can get these notifications every hour. I remember one day I was checking my email. I had like 8 notifications. It was like from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m., for example. But that's to be expected of a narcissist, or, in this case, I believe this individual is borderline personality disorder, but it borders very, very freaking close to NPD. Very freaking close. They're really not that far apart, but, BPD people tend to be more depressed than NPD people. NPD people, they self-loathe and they have hatred for themselves and stuff. And that's a whole nother story. I don't even feel like going into it. But it's just like with the hoovering situation, we all out here broken toys. You know what I'm saying? So just like Buzz and, Woody got it together and they eventually made it back to Andy's house, even though they went through a lot of obstacles, they made it. And I just want you to know that, you made it. You should be happy. You escaped. I'm pretty sure, your health is better. Your money is better. Your emotions and your spiritual health is better. Your mental health is better. Like, everything just gets better when you are away from these people. Y'all, you think my mama don't stalk my damn channel? You think exes of mine who are complete nutcases don't watch my damn channel? These lurkers and stalkers and obsessed psychosis having mentally ill, demonically possessed hellhounds are on the here internet. Only difference is I don't care. This is why they're blocked on everything else. This is why I decided to deactivate my stuff and give myself space. Because, if they weren't so curious about my life and what's going on, y'all, I'm going to use this analogy. You're like a radio. Radios pick up different frequencies, AM and FM stations, right? I can't even think of no dang on radio stations that I listen to, because I ain't listened to the radio in so long. But you get the drift. We're radios, right? And we can pick up different frequencies. We can pick up when a person is on bullshit, when they lying, when they've done something that they're not supposed to do. You just can't keep ignoring the red flags. The narcissist cheated. You found evidence in their phone and you screenshotted it and sent it to yourself or whatever. And then you present that as evidence in your case to bust them for cheating. Do you know that they will still lie? Don't be surprised. They are pathological liars. This is what they do. They hoover because they have nothing else better going on. And when you think about it, they're trying to get you to break no contact. They actually get super extremely obsessed with you when they can't call you. when they can't text you because you changed your number, and so it's like a billion numbers out there, how would they ever guess or know that what your number is? You know? How would they ever guess where you live? Like, these people would probably have to go through the length of hiring a private investigator or some shit. But you know what? Don't put it past them, because these people have no lives. They don't. This is why, like, in past videos for me, I've made videos that if my mom ever popped up on me, well, she gonna be looking down the barrel of my 9. That is how serious it is that I don't want this bitch in my life. I don't give a damn. Blood is thicker than water. Says who? Matter of fact, I had researched the true quote that has been misquoted through time, y'all. I forgot what the actual quote is. I'm gonna have to make a short little video on it, because I found it to be very interesting. But I'm gonna try and paraphrase what I remember reading about it, because this was like days ago. But it was along the lines of my spiritual family, and then the family that I was born into, like in the womb. Something like that. But point is, the gist I got out of it was, even though we were born to a specific family, they were karmic family. They are earth family, physical family, but they are not soul family. They are not divine family. They are, you know what I'm saying? There's a big difference, y'all. And one thing you have to know is, when you get rid of these people, you're going to have better people come into your life. When you get rid of these narcissistic friends, they were never your damn friend, but it opens the door for actual loving and high vibrational friends to come into your life. Of course, always test the spirits, always, because you never truly know people outside of their name. And that's if you really know them. How many movies and TV shows do we see where a person thought they knew somebody just to find out that they didn't know that person at all? Everybody's a stranger. You got people out here living double and triple and quadruple lives. That's a lot of work. It sounds like a lot of work. All them lies, all that stress, But narcissists have nothing better to do. But I just want y'all to know that the narcissist always suffers. And this is why they suffer. When you go no contact, they try to bully you and scare you into breaking it. They try to fake like there's some type of emergency. They fake illnesses. Oh, I'm dying of cancer. I'm in the hospital and all this. You need to come see me, because that's a temperature check. They're trying to check to see, do you still care? They'll even do reverse psychology, y'all. They'll be like, they'll like, let's say y'all, you stop talking to them, but y'all are remotely like chill terms, for example, right? So they hit you up and be like, hey, I got this problem. Can you help me? Can you help me out? And if you're just like, it ain't no big deal, you ain't thinking no more into it than just them asking for advice. If you put in the time to give them advice, the narcissist takes that as, they still care about me. They still love me. I still can puppeteer them. Oh, I still got control over their mind and their emotions. Oh, I can trigger them if I want to. They still care. Now in their warped reality, I got them. But when you stay no contact, and you stay no contact strong, the obsession, the psychosis, it gets stronger and stronger. Like, I don't know if the strength of the obsession gets stronger by the minute, the second, the day, the hour, the month, the year, but you remain no contact. They'll try to show up to places they know that you frequent, which is why God will oftentimes, give you the gut instinct of, don't go to the grocery store today, your usual day, and you'll switch up your routine. That's because that narc was stalking and spying and noticed your routine of going to the grocery store every Thursday, for example, and then they thought, I'm gonna try to catch him in the grocery store, but God said no, 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 and they got curbed. That's some shit. They got spiritually curbed by God. God said, not my anointed. Be gone, devil. You know what I'm saying? God will always protect you and always shield you. God will always be with you, even if everyone else abandons you. Just be encouraged. Like, don't let them think, it pisses them off that you can live without them. Because in their minds, you can't live without me. I'm all that in a bag of chips. Y'all, have y'all seen a bag of chips lately? It's half air. Just like these clowns is. They half air. They just be gassing y'all up, talking all that shit. They got all that lip. They always got to have the last word.
I didn't understand that.
Let them have the last word. Control your emotions. Control you, work on you, grow you, change you. Because when you elevate and you grow to another level, you have grown to a level where they know they can't touch you. Because when they did you dirty and they try to come back, they know that they have to work really, really hard. Because they know how dirty they did you. They know all the lying, the cheating, the stealing, the using and abusing and everything that they know. And now they got to sit with that guilt, that shame. But they are shame avoiders. They don't want to feel that shame. So, of course, they're going to, make you the villain. Well, guess what? You can make me the villain. I don't give a damn because I write my story. And in my story, in their story, all of us that they have done wrong to, we're all villains. And they're the superhero. But in our books, we know that they are damn Satan, okay? But honestly, I prefer to just scratch their name out anyway because I don't want them in my memory draining me all my energy. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even want to utter their name because it's like some Candyman stuff. Like if you say their name even once, they might pop up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say your name. I don't want to think your name. I don't want to nothing. But y'all be safe out here in these streets, because they out there doing what they do. And when you learn the game and you learn how they maneuver, what they do, what they're about, it won't. You will get to a point where you're not even fazed over the dumb stuff that they do. You'll be surprised. But anyways, peace, positive energy always creates elevation. Mwah. Until next time.